What's up, everybody? I won the trivia last week. My name is Nug. How are you? I'm fine, and I'm hosting trivia this week, and this week's questions are all about factions in the WWE, but maybe ones you don't remember or even know. So let's get things started. It's all multiple choice. Caroline, you don't have to worry, and you're no surprises. All right, guys, here we go. First question is about the Nation of Domination. Which of these men were not a part of the Nation of Domination? A. Savio Vega. B. Ahmed Johnson. C. Too Cold Scorpio. Or D. Owen Hart. Which of these men were not a part of the Nation of Domination? Savio Vega, Ahmed Johnson, Too Cold Scorpio, and Owen Hart. Lock in your answers, please.
Locked.
Anthony's locked. Jimmy, locked?
Yeah.
Caroline?
I picked this because this is my zodiac sign.
All right, here we go.
My lock
and answers, please. The answer is Too Cold Scorpio. Absolutely correct.
What do you guys
Everybody
think
got it
about
right.
this drawing?
I like that.
Oh, I like
that.
Wow.
Do I get
Accurate drawing.
bonus points for drawing
Do I
the
get
Scorpio.
bonus points?
Too Cold was in a different faction that was one of my favorites, the Job Squad.
Yes, yes. I actually have a Job Squad baseball jersey.
Oh, I need to get a t-shirt so bad. Okay, next question. What was the name of the stable consisting of these wrestlers? Justin Credible, X-Pac, and Albert. Was the stable named A, the X-Men, B, X-Factor, C, Exterminators, or D, the Impact Players?
You know what, guys? This is a good pen. Might not be a Sharpie, but it's doing the job.
All right. Need one of those. I always pick a fine point pen, so you need like a thick point pen.
Yeah,
like a nice,
seriously.
like a rope. All right, the name of the stable consisting of Justin Credible, X-Pac, and Albert. Answers locked.
Yes.
Please show your answers. B, X-Factor is correct. Everybody's still in the lead.
Ooh.
Tied. We're tied.
During their time together, X-Pac was light heavyweight champion, and Albert was intercontinental champion.
Wow.
And now he's the coach at NXT.
Yes.
All right, here we go. This one's right in Jimmy's wheelhouse.
Oh.
Did you know that while on SmackDown as champion, JBL didn't have a faction, but he did have a cabinet? Who was the chief of staff of that cabinet? Was it A, Doug Basham? Was it B, Danny Basham? Was it C, Jillian Hall? Or was it D, Orlando Jordan? Who was the chief of staff of JBL's cabinet? Oh, poor Anthony. You looked lost in the headlights.
Yeah, well, it's damn.
If I get this one wrong, I'm not answering another question.
Because there's one that's right. I mean, that's obvious, but it might not be the.
Oh boy.
All right.
Might have tried to get a little tricky with some of these. So.
Yeah, you are a trickster. I know. That's why.
A little tricky. All right. Who was the chief of staff of the cabinet? Answers, please. Everybody's right. Orlando Jordan. Very well done.
Oh, no.
The Basham brothers were co-secretaries of defense.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I said C, Jillian Hall.
Oh, you said Jillian. Oh, Anthony, I'm sorry. That is not correct.
'Cause
Jillian Hall.
I knew Orlando Jordan was there, but I remember seeing Jillian with the.
well, she had that thing on her face that the book.
She was the publicist. The joke was she was a publicist.
Oh, God.
Wow.
All right.
Okay.
This one's a little order. This one's Attitude Era time, guys.
Jimmy's shooing.
Vince McMahon ran the corporation during the Attitude Era, and there were some disgruntled members that left the corporation and sided with Mankind to fight the corporation. What was the name of that faction? Was it A, the Brotherhood, B, the Alliance, C, the Union, or D, the Faction? These guys were disgruntled corporation members, and they left to side with Mankind to fight the corporation.
Did you have to look these up, or do you know these?
I wrote them. I just looked up some other names to fill in the question. I knew most of them.
Okay.
Nug's #1 WWE fan.
Yeah.
Oh, just of the obscure stuff.
He
You
knows
guys
everything.
got questions about Bastion Booger or Max Moon? I'm your guy. All right, here we go. Who left? Sorry, what was the name of the group that left the corporation to side with Mankind? It was. Answers, please. The answer is the Union.
Meh.
Who takes the lead? And who was in the Union? Well, I'll tell you. It was Mankind, Test, The Big Show, and Ken Shamrock.
Oh my God.
And now you may think that was a pretty odd group there. I think we've got Jimmy in the lead and Anthony and Caroline are tied for second. Now you might think that was a pretty odd faction, but one faction in WWE lasted for one night. And it was formed to fight the Core led by Wade Barrett. Santino Marella created a group called the Allied People Powered by Loathing Everything You Stand For, or APPLE. Santino said that Apple would envelop the Core. For that one joke, this group was created. Which of these wrestlers were in the Core with Santino Marella? Was it A, Mark Henry, B, Alex Riley, C, Vladimir Kozlov, or D, Heath Slater? Who was in Apple?
I'm going to say this because AC always talks about this superstar in high regard.
Oh God, if I get this wrong.
I have a side bet.
That would be so
I have
funny.
a side bet with a friend that you're not going to get this right, Santino. Poor Anthony's not going to get it. He was there.
Who was in it, you said, right?
Yeah.
Who was in it? Which
Okay,
of those
okay.
guys was in it?
Okay.
Mark Henry, Alex Riley, Vladimir Kozlov, or Heath Slater?
Okay, I got it. I know who's in it.
All right.
Oh my God.
I hope I saw because I see the picture.
All right. And answers, please. And the answer is Mark Henry is
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah.
It's a three-way tie.
Woo.
My
Anthony,
goodness.
who else was in Apple?
Daniel Bryan.
Mark.
It was Santino, Mark Henry, Daniel Bryan. Oh, I should have picked this name. I knew I should have went with this name.
Oh,
I'll give you Evan Bourne.
oh my goodness.
And
Good dude. Good
that
dude. I
match
like that.
ended with Santino being pinned by Heath Slater.
Son of my gun.
There you go. All right, so
Evan
we have
Bourne.
a tiebreaker. Now, I'm gonna go off. I'm gonna go off the rails with this tiebreaker. I'll give you a multiple choice question, but I have another tiebreaker just in case. But this is a for real question that came up last night while we were watching Monday Night Raw. So for the tiebreaker, guys, A, B, C, or D, this is the bonus question. Who does my wife hate the most when we watch Monday Night Raw? Is it A, Sasha Banks? Is it B, Bailey? Is it C, Rey Mysterio? Or is it D, Scott Stanford?
Oh my God. Nug, I just love you.
Who does my wife hate the most?
You mean your buddy, your pal?
The most. I will say there's degrees of hate, but this is the person she hates the most.
This has been your Aftermath TV trivia.
Is it Sasha, Bailey, Rey Mysterio, or Scott Stanford? All right, answers please. Answers please. Caroline, I'm sorry. She does hate Sasha Banks, but she hates Scott Stanford the most.
Wow, I didn't know.
I said
So we're
Sasha
still
Banks
tied
too.
between Anthony and Jimmy, so I do have another
No.
A.
AC picked the same one as me.
You
I
did?
think A,
Yeah.
Oh,
Sasha
so Jimmy's the
Banks.
winner. Look at this.
Jimmy wins.
Oh wow! Again?
Congratulations.
Okay.
Yes.
But
But do I get points for this drawing or what?
100%. You get points for the Scorpio drawing. Well, Jimmy, you've won faction trivia. Honestly, just for guessing that my wife hates Scott Stanford, your buddy or pal. But that was fantastic. So
You
Jimmy,
hate
you're in
Scott
charge of
Stanford.
trivia for next week.
Okay.
I love listening to Scott
It's gonna be-
Stanford.
It's going to be interesting
Drawing
because
of Sasha Banks.
Oh, very nice. You
there
should
you
add a
go.
blue Sharpie for the hair. Anthony, I'm excited that you actually knew who was in Apple.
Well, do you know why I remember Mark Henry? Because I think he was wearing that red singlet he wore for a while. And
He was.
looked like a big apple.
Yeah, he was. I should have
The
gone with
Big
Evan
Apple.
Bourne.
The
I should have
Big
known.
Apple. Oh,
I've been born. I wouldn't have.
Now, who was in the core when you had that match? Who were the 4 guys you were up against? I gave you Heath Slater. You pretty much know Wade Barrett was there. Who were the other
Wade
2?
Barrett, Justin Gabriel.
Yes, and one more.
Hold on now.
Now at the time,
McGillicuddy.
No. Justin and Heath were tag team champions with the big copper penny belts. Wade was Intercontinental Champion, and the 4th was Ezekiel Jackson.
Oh my goodness!
What?
I watched it.
I know.
I had to watch it. So there you go. And Anthony finally knew who was in the apple, and Jimmy is the big winner, and Caroline has fantastic artistic skills that we had no idea about.
Yeah,
Scorpion.
We'll be back for trivia next week, and we should do just a Pictionary round to see how good of an artist Caroline really is.
Yes.
I would love that, actually.
How about
Actually,
a
next
karaoke
week-
round?
No,
That would actually be interesting, too.
That would be cool. But
An
next week's,
aftermath karaoke showdown.
next week's trivia, you have to answer all questions by drawing a picture.
Perfect.
Oh, I'm on board. I hope it's all logos. That's it for trivia, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Blow everybody a kiss.
Bye.
Mwah.